yeah, yeah. Ain't no pressure, baby. Girl, you know you bad, but I can't sweat you, baby. Learning from your pain, retrospective, baby. Say I'm doing this and that while you speculating. But you special, so you know I let you do it how you want. Feel like you in love, want you to pull up and come through. Girl, I'm tryna see where we end up. We ain't gotta rush, but it seems like easy enough to want you. No, I let you do it how you want. Feel like you in love, want you to pull up and come through. Girl, I'm tryna see where we end up. We ain't gotta rush, but it seems like easy enough to want you.
Ain't no pressure, baby. Got 25 lighters on my dresser, baby. I'm from Texas, baby. Slow, loud, and banging somebody rockin', knockin' a boo. Let me cater to you. Smoking dead in the door. Let me cater to you. Smoking dead in the door.
Hated by many.
Like King T and Robin swerving, now they gave it my all. I ain't talking about hooping, but in Texas we ball. I ain't playing no defense and I ain't lacking at all. Ain't no pressure, baby. Ain't no pressure involved.
Ain't no pressure, baby. Girl, you know you bad, but I can't sweat you, baby. Learning from your pain, retrospective, baby. Say I'm doing this and that while you speculating. But you special, so you know I let you do it how you want. Feel like you in love, want you to pull up and come through. Girl, I'm tryna see where we end up. We ain't gotta rush, but it seems like easy enough to want you. No, I let you do it how you want. Feel like you in love, want you to pull up and come through. Girl, I'm tryna see where we end up. We ain't gotta rush, but it seems like easy enough to want you. Yeah, you know that I love you, I don't gotta never explain it. Ooh, put the world in your hands and I tell you it is what you make it. I know how it feels being depressed and low and feeling forsaken. Put your heart in my hands and I promise between me and you I ain't never gonna break it. I don't got no time to be wasting, but girl I was taught to be patient. Your boyfriend be treating you basic, I know you can't wait to replace him. Off the lean we take off in this spaceship, I'ma let you roll this but to face it. I don't got no time to be chasing, so it's cool if you don't want relations, yeah. Tell me how you really feeling, baby. I ain't tryna fall in love, but you won't make me. My emotions like a gun and they on safety. Yeah, you see get tired of love, so ain't no pressure, baby. Girl, you know you bad, but I can't sweat you, baby. Learning from your pain, retrospective, baby. Say I'm doing this and that while you speculating. But you special, so you know I let you do it how you want. Feel like you in love, want you to pull up and come through. Girl, I'm tryna see where we end up. We ain't gotta rush, but it seems like easy enough to want you. No, I let you do it how you want. Feel like you in love, want you to pull up and come through. Girl, I'm tryna see where we end up. We ain't gotta rush, but it seems like easy enough to want you. Yeah, yeah. Mm.
You know I got this beef from Juvie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's Robbie swerving, yeah. I made a bet on the fiend, swerving, dipping on the scene. I pulled up lane, have codeine drink, up working no sleeves. Chasing that money, gotta get the green, yeah. Feel like Donnell Jones, I know exactly where I wanna be. I made a bet on the fiend, swerving, dipping on the scene. I pulled up lane, have codeine drink, up working no sleeves. Chasing that money, gotta get the green, yeah. Feel like Donnell Jones, I know exactly where I wanna be.
Catch me out in traffic trade, baby girl, I gotta go and get paid. I'm trying to live a house in the hills, hope my match is looking good and say my pool is laid. Now you know I'm like the ace of spades, baby girl, I'm about to go and capture hearts. Motherfuckers know I never been to mark. Now you see it be well to the dark, my diamond shine, their claims are climbing. Motherfuckers see your heart, it start to climbing. Everybody know business, everybody knows, say my business minded. Every time I'm on the block, I gotta get it, baby girl, I gotta whip it quick. These motherfuckers know I'm on the board and I'm about to go and distribute brick. The price is understood, wish you would. These motherfuckers know I love to smoke the good. I'm a rider, slap 'em, drop The top 2-1 be my neighborhood. I'm on the block up in the spot. These motherfuckers know I gotta go up in. I don't really give a fuck up in any hood. This nigga will show up 10.
I get back on the fiend, swerving, dipping on the scene. I be pouring up lean, have codeine drain. Up working no sleep, chasing that money, gotta get the green. Yeah. Feel like Darnell Jones, I know exactly where I wanna be. I made it back on the fiend, swerving, dipping on the scene. I be pouring up lean, have codeine drain. Up working no sleep, chasing that money, gotta get the green. Yeah. Feel like Darnell Jones, I know exactly where I wanna be. It's been a minute, ain't none of us tripping when I got a bag and we all eat. When I was down, I ain't get a hand, they ain't call me. When you see me around, they would act like they ain't saw me. Used to treat me like a zombie. Now my neck froze, looking frosty. You can call me what you want, but you can never play me calling me a softy. Roll your brother up with runs and stuff him in the woods, that nigga had me coffee. Snooze, you lose. I know that she mad that she lost me. I ain't just crying in the way you feel the cruise face try to cause me. I know that they mad cause there's a couple niggas that was trying to get me all beat. Couple niggas trying to off me, stay strapped up like the army. Hit it with that E and now that we ain't speaking, she done said I got goals like I'm Tommy. Plug girls all with a phone beat. THC infusing all that gummies. Back on the fiend, swerving, dipping on the scene. I be poured up lean, have codeine drain. Up working no sleep, chasing that money, gotta get the green. Yeah. Feel like Darnell Jones, I know exactly where I wanna be. I made it back on the fiend, swerving, dipping on the scene. I be poured up lean, have codeine drain. Up working no sleep, chasing that money, gotta get the green. Yeah. Feel like Darnell Jones, I know exactly where I wanna be. Fuck with nobody, really fuck with nobody, cause I don't really fuck with nobody, I don't fuck with nobody, cause niggas be hoes and claiming they goals, but no one to stick to the code, get behind the pole, them niggas be foes, you better off doing it alone, we on the go, and they move slow, my nigga, you never gon' go, I'm stand 10 toes, cause niggas be hoes, I swear I ain't never gon' fall.
Say I don't fuck with nobody, got no ill wills. I told them this the life they would live, this shit to get you killed. You better stand back, baby girl, you running on. I don't give a fuck and say this love is what I'm standing on. How can I cast a stone when I done sinned again? I be like, who we up in this game? I ain't got no friend. Family didn't let me down. I didn't have my cap and gown, so I stand alone and I don't really want to
fuck with nobody. Really fuck with nobody, cause I don't really fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with nobody, cause niggas be hoes and claiming they goals, but no one to stick to the code. Get behind the pole, them niggas be foes, you better off doing it alone. We on the go and they move slow, my nigga, you never gon' go. I'm stand 10 toes, cause niggas be hoes, I swear I ain't never gon' fall. Yeah, I play the block, I don't do all that top, baby, even my city can vouch. But it's crazy as hell that the niggas that good that ain't gone and is tripping me out. Do you know how I feel waking up to a call that one of your homies is gone? Holding your phone, heart getting heavy like it's getting crushed by stone. Don't know where my nigga went wrong, but every day I wish they made it back home. Ever since Nick died, gotta keep me in mind, I don't care if it's still or it's chrome. Ain't no way they gon' catch me without it, I'd rather be booking late under a stone. I don't be on what you home, nigga, you know. I don't really fuck with nobody. Really fuck with nobody, cause I don't really fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with nobody, cause niggas be hoes and claiming they goals, but no one to stick to the code. Get behind the pole, them niggas be foes, you better off doing it alone. We on the go and they move slow, my nigga, you never gon' go. I'm stand 10 toes, cause niggas be hoes, I swear I ain't never gon' fall.
It's crazy.
Swerving by myself cause I ain't had no one to call on. Most my niggas locked up or they dead, I swear they all gone. Niggas talking loosely, speaking crazy through they jawbone. Better situation getting crazy than who all gon' step. And I know it's not you. Keep a couple killers that are up that busy shit. Leaving niggas stretched, yeah, we really getting loose. Chasing niggas down, he was ducking, getting goose.
Niggas better get up out of my way. I be coming through the boulevards, I don't play. Sliding down, butter down near MLK. Motherfuckers understand this a sunny day. I be like, goddamn, I gotta go and run some plays. Motherfuckers know I'm fresh down with my J's. Money on my mind, I gotta get it real quick. And I don't give a fuck, these niggas think they real slick. Niggas lay them down, niggas moving pines, and I don't give a fuck, I'm rooted from the grind. Nigga from the head up, baby girl, I get it quick. I don't give a fuck, switching lane, moving 50 bricks.
Swerving by myself cause I ain't had no one to call on. Most my niggas locked up or they dead, I swear they all gone. Niggas talking loosely, speaking crazy through they jawbone. Better situation getting crazy than who all gon' step. And I know it's not you. Keep a couple killers that are up that busy shit. Leaving niggas stretched, yeah, we really getting loose. Chasing niggas down, he was ducking. Is them niggas finna boot when you say it's time to boot? Is them niggas finna gun a nigga down? Yeah, cause these niggas rather lie, don't wanna tell the truth. That's the reason I don't wanna come around, yeah. If you finna move it, you better move quick. Let's give a couple sticks and I'll rush your shit. You ain't no murder, that ain't no talk. You can make a wrong move if it ain't your nigga. I play shit smooth cause niggas be bitching and switch on their homies for their opposition. This ain't no pretending, yeah. I play the game till we winning, yeah. 7 pounds of pressure, yeah, that's all that you need. Just shoot a nigga in his face and watch him guess when he breathe. Wasn't trying to hop on my body, had me begging him please. I hopped him down and hit the switch and left him dead in the lead. Swerving by myself cause I ain't had no one to call on. Most my niggas locked up or they dead, I swear they all gone. Niggas talking loosely, speaking crazy through they jawbone. Better situation getting crazy than who all gon' step. And I know it's not you. Keep a couple killers that are up that busy shit. Leaving niggas stretched, yeah, we really getting loose. Chasing niggas down, he was ducking, getting goose.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Code Talk, Coffee and Blunts Morning Show. I'm your host, Victor Vinziant. You see the brand, you see all the links in the chat. You know, we just sit back, ready to get the day started. You know, it's still kind of like in the post back to school energy, and kids are still getting adjusted and, you know, getting ready to go into the back half of the year. Man, it's hard to believe that we got less than 4 months in 2023. I'm not trying to make it get here faster, of course, but we got to make adjustments. We talk about being adjustable all the time, making it make sense. And everybody hits a point where they got to stop for a second and figure out if they still on the same path that they began on or what they was trying to get to, you know. And you got to be honest with yourself, make some adjustments if you still believe that you can get to where you're trying to get to. So just want to go ahead and put that message in the air, be adjustable. And, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you guys are being adjustable with me, being adjustable with the platform, always showing up and supporting when you can. I know it's that time of morning where people are making their moves, making things happen. And, you know, we just trying to get things popping over here on this side. And my brother Chris.
Good morning.
Yeah, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you, you know. So my day is underway, just like most other people's day is underway, you know. So, man, what you got for me on the update, man? Because yeah, a lot be happening, you know what I'm saying? Like in a day's span of time, man. We have an idea what we were gonna do for a show on 1 minute, then the phone ring, and it's something else that we got to deal with.
Put it all together. You got to strategize. Be strategic. What's going on? We've been doing back to school, parenting.
Mm-hmm.
We had some leaguers that's been troubled again.
Yeah.
We got trouble the first day of this week and the end of the week.
Oh man, look, that right there is enough to cause some conflict.
I took him out of football for a few days, talking to the coaches. So,
EJ want to come say good morning to you.
hey. One thing.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. You gotta sit down and chill.
Matching today.
Yeah. Look. I started throwing my PSO shirt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for all y'all that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like you see the shirt right there he got on? It's got problems, solutions, and opportunities. Human beings fall into them 3 categories.
Yes.
So talk to me about your problems, solutions, and opportunities that then took place that have made you have to be adjustable.
My problem, hard-headed ass kid.
Yeah.
Don't want to listen.
Call it like it is.
You know. Let me see. The solution is to stay on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get let up. You know. I'm on his ass like white on rice. You know. Like that, you know. They cheer on people's head. You feel me? So,
Mm-hmm.
and the opportunity that I have is I have a village.
Yeah.
So the opportunity I have is different approaches, different people to talk to. You know, they can tell me where I'm right. They can tell me where I'm wrong. Or they can say we both let's go get on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, that's what makes a lot of my life easy. It's just
how's the transition been?
it's been all right. It's been good. You know, shit. I've always feel like I was who I am anyway. It don't change nothing. It's more structure in my household than it was in his previous household. More listening.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got to listen.
And more understanding. And like, you know, I try not to make them I think they feel like I argue and complain about everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be the small things I try to show them it counts. Because y'all don't get in trouble for the big things because y'all know not to do the big things. The small things.
Mm-hmm.
As in, like I told them this morning, hey, you still going through your new clothes and you take your tags off and just throw them in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And try to leave for me to clean up. No.
We're not playing like that.
Hey, when you go in there in my icebox, you decide to open something that you didn't buy that's not yours, you need to ask about it.
Yep.
You know, how you know I had it for something? That's what I asked. How you know I had it for something? You just go in there popping open things like it's yours. You know, certain things you buy for them, certain things you buy for yourself because it's what you like.
Yeah.
And just try to teach them it's about manners and respect. Because what if I come in and all my stuff is gone that I like, and then you're gonna be mad because if I do the same way on something that you have for you in there, you know, I treat the situation the same.
Yeah.
So if I go in there and I drink up your stuff and eat your stuff, you're gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna buy it most likely, so it's not gonna be able to happen.
Yeah. It's about protecting your personal space, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do, it's different when you do more for other people than you do for yourself. And not that you don't respect yourself, not that you don't take care of yourself. It's just that's just the role. You know what I'm saying?
Make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, like
you try to make yourself comfortable around other people. And be comfortable around other people, you got certain things you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
People got to understand that. I don't want to ever go in a situation and not make nobody feel comfortable around me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be comfortable around that person if we're going to, especially do business or be around each other more often than none.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's just a give or take of being who you are, especially when you understand that giving might open up a big opportunity for you.
Yeah.
And if it don't, you still ain't worried about it, but it's just you never know what happens. You know what's going on and what's your purpose in life.
Right. Purpose is very key, man. Purpose is so key because, you know, you see people say it and they treat it like a buzzword with their behavior. I think in your mind, it's the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
To do or say.
To do or say, but like.
But most people don't do it.
Man.
Because everybody, I got to find my purpose in life. You ain't going to find your purpose in life at the club.
Nope.
Running around doing extra shit. Well, you might never know. Because you might end up being a club promoter. You know, if you go to a club of 200 people, 500 people, only 2 or 3 that's in there enjoying, really going to be promoters and real loud. Not janky promoters.
Right.
So, purpose in life is you're going to be a giver or you're going to be a taker. Yeah, that's how I look at it. Most people that take, it's hard for them to give, even when they've been taken.
Do you how difficult is that to to impart in your kids. Like some kids, like for instance, right? I went and got my went and saw my stylist yesterday, right? And got my hair washed, and she got two boys, and they super independent. They like 11, and I think the youngest one is probably a couple years younger than him.
So about 11 and 9. 11.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and they already washing his own clothes, walking home from school. Know he got a plan A and a plan B, and neither one of his plans are centered on anybody else but him. So he already tapped in, because it take a long time before you go through life. You get on the other side, and then you try to make it about you, and then by that time you got so many other obligations.
It's hard.
It's hard. You can't like sprinkle it.
I think you're going the right way, because I talk to my kids. I tell my kids all the time, hey man, won't y'all start partying about 25? I said, but take care of life right now. At 25, you can do what you want to do. Can't nobody tell you what to do. Mm-hmm. Because the mistake that we made was thinking that partying was the prime thing to do. So because we started out partying, mm-hmm. Started out partying, going to parties on weekends. And so weekends started being weekdays because we out of school. You know what I'm saying? So now we can go party during a weekday. We think every time we're supposed to just go party. And those are the crucial times of your life. That's the crucial time of setting your life into the direction it's supposed to go.
I agree.
And the problem is that we don't preach that. Like, okay, when kids go to college, if they go to college for 3-4 years and just do straight college work, and get their shit done, mm-hmm. they'll be out faster. They'll be able to get their job faster or their career, and they'll be on the road. But go to college, it's time to party. Mm-hmm. The first 2 years, you're going to party. Then the next 2 years, you're trying to catch up.
Trying to scramble.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's killing it. Mm-hmm. I think that's why a lot of them take the drugs to try to keep themselves up, because now they scrambling.
Yeah.
It's popping because most of the time you see somebody took a fentanyl pill or something, or whatever pill keep them up, it's because they got something else to do. And their body's so tired that it might kill them then instead of it being what's the name. So when your body's already beat up, you chuck something to catch it up, it can kill it. You don't understand. Some people are just like a battery. Somebody can get jump started and go on forever. Somebody get jump started and die.
Yeah, like I think the hardest thing about inspiring, because this is what it's about too. It's like you can't tell somebody what they should be doing, per se, in terms of what they want to be, but you can refine the boundaries for their obligations. Like, until you figure out what you want to be, this is what I require you. But you still need to be thinking about the other side of when I no longer require this from you.
What's next?
And you got to go do it for yourself.
You should be able to jump on. That's what I'm trying to tell them. Listen, y'all old enough to do everything for yourselves. I shouldn't have to repeat and tell y'all. The thing is, I feel like my kids are so self-centered right now. Say they sit there and watch me clean up, and rather get in my way and ask me for things than help me. And I be like, say we cleaned up, I made them do the mediocre things. You feel me? The bare minimum.
Yep.
So while I'm still there cleaning up on my knees and hands, my daughter, the first thing she worried about is her phone. Hey Dad, can I get on my phone for a little bit? I'm over here like, I'm on my hands and knees cleaning up shit. You want to ask me about the fuck? So I gave it to her, but it's gonna be a solution today after. Gonna let her know, hey, when I'm cleaning up and we ain't done ain't cleaning up, ain't nobody on the phone. If y'all don't get up and help me, ain't nobody on the phone. Yep. If y'all don't get up in the morning and do what y'all supposed to do, ain't nobody, my son, he gets up this morning, go popping open my orange juice, pour him a cup, supposed to be getting dressed for school. He laid down still and drinking, laying down. Like, fam, what do you think this shit is? First of all, you went in and touched my shit. And second of all, get your ass up and put your shit on. Like, this is what you're supposed to do.
Disrespect.
Now I gotta get on you for what you're supposed to do that you should have already done.
Man, yeah. So let me go get our guy.
To the door open.
It's already open, yeah. Yeah, he should be on his way in.
So it's like, okay, what y'all want from me? Attitudes, they don't express them out loudly, but they express them they're expressing
body language.
So when I tell you to do something, I see that body language, I be like, all right, so you want to have attitude because I told you to do something. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, brother? Good morning.
Morning.
You doing all right?
Doing that.
Oh, yeah.
You got some room back there? Or you want to hop on the couch? Or... Okay.
Yeah, the structure that I'm building, it's kind of late, yeah, because they with me now.
Yeah.
And it's never too late. So they're gonna understand it. I don't know. I still gonna ask everybody for the help that I need to make sure. And most of the help I need, I'm not really asking for no hellified input. You know, I just want to talk to people about how I do it. And you know, some people try to dumb you down with the structure.
Yeah.
As in, I'm a male. You know what I'm saying? They try to tell me how to raise them, and it'd be hard because it'd be like, like I'm a male and I do certain things different. I don't go off the softness. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got to find out what's wrong with them. Kids got mental problems too. Yeah, they got mental problems when they got to listen to you. But when they want to do what they want to do, where their mental problems go?
Right.
The mental problems ain't there. The stress ain't there. If you give them everything they want, it's not there. So when they don't get it, I'm not gonna stress myself over it.
Yeah.
It's to chime in, it's like, why do we, let's say, holidays?
Yeah.
I'm coming from where we spend all our income tax money on like holiday stuff, right? And then wait for income tax money to try to pay off the bills instead of taking advantage of, you know, holidays is going to be the same time every year. So do your proper planning to get little Ray, little Pookie, little Loki, little Tina Marie, whoever she is or whatever they are. You know what I'm saying? Pookie. Make sure you get them whatever they need, not like everything that you didn't have and you trying to overdo it, and then now they're entitled. Now they feel like they should have it all the time and all of this stuff. And now we stress ourselves out as parents trying to do the impossible when damn well we didn't have this shit and we still can't. We turned out pretty good.
I think the problem is it ain't even that. They be stressed out because they trying to do more than the next person. Because now we live in a show me world. So if you go in there and you tell people, well, you know, my kids don't deserve Christmas, we ain't gonna have no Christmas, they're gonna backlash you and talk shit. And it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then they go buy their kids everything they want, but they finna get put out. So where you gonna put all that stuff that you bought them? You know?
Yeah, you can get them like the stuff that couple things on the list that they want. Most of the stuff, get them a new pair of shoes because they need some more.
Yeah.
Get them clothes, get them stuff then you don't have to worry about. You got to get the Xbox and the PlayStation 5. Hey. He don't need that.
Tradition wrote me, so you know. I used to get underwear and socks from Granny them. So, you know, I upped it a little bit. So I get underwear, shoes, socks, and clothes. Most of my kids only get clothes and shoes. Yeah. That's what you need. Right. I'm not giving what you want unless you deserve it. And if you deserve what you want, you probably got it beforehand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like every month you buy them something. So it's Christmas every month. Yeah. So just because it's decided to be Christmas and give them gifts, I think, you know, they brought Jesus 7 gifts.
Yeah.
Now, but if you dumb it down, no, it ain't really about the gifts. It's like, what can you give your child to be ready for the world?
And that's the gift we supposed to
you got to give them every day. So by the time they 18 and 21 and 23,
it's nothing
that they ready to go and live on their own.
Let me tell you how we kind of got here as a culture. You know, we was raised to like, you know, save your money to get that thing that you want.
And then after you get it,
and don't get what you need.
Get what you want.
Get what you want. But
you got one life to live.
But then that's the other side of it, right?
YOLO.
Yeah, YOLO. You know, like if you had to save every penny to get maybe whatever that one item might be,
you might not need it.
You might not need it. Something could happen along the way that changes your plans, you know what I'm saying, and to keep you from getting like for instance, if you want to ride a motorcycle, like you can't save every dollar to, you know what I'm saying, to make that feeling come true. Because if you got to wait, you probably don't need it. If you can go out and go get it and afford it, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But like we talking about like when you set your sights on something, You're gonna chip away at it no matter how little,
Right.
no matter what. You take what you got to get what you want.
Right.
And I think we had that kind of like balance. We tried to own too many of the wrong things. Like I think we should be leasing cars more than we should be buying. You know what I'm saying? Because now cars, if you got a $48,000 to $50,000 car, you got $1,100 car note. No matter how you slice it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you go get a Hyundai and have an $1,100 car note.
Or I read a thing where we're only supposed to pay like $15,000 or less for a car. Mm-hmm. What we do is we overspend on the car that we want, not the car that we need. A car is supposed to take you from A to B to C.
It's a utility.
That's it.
But
we gotta, like he said, we gotta keep up with Jones. If you got a nice truck, neighbor, guess what? I gotta give me a nice truck. You got a red one, I gotta give me a black.
Yep. And
that's what it is.
And that's why, like, the intangibles, and the impulsiveness that human beings have in general, you got to kind of make them kind of like work with each other. Mm-hmm. You can go get the same thing that everybody else got if that's what you want to do. The intangibles give you structure to go about getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How you getting it?
How you getting it, and what's your purpose for it?
Yeah.
What's your purpose? Yeah, what does it do?
Because I ain't never seen no big truck at the you go by the grave site. Ain't no trucks out there.
No.
You can't take none of that shit with you.
No.
So what we doing it for? We killing ourselves.
And that's why that's why I started earlier talking about we were too focused on owning the item instead of owning the access.
Right.
Owning access is more important than actually owning the item. Mm-hmm. Depending on what the item is. You know what I'm saying? Like some things you absolutely have to possess. Like you want to own your house if you can. You know what I'm saying? You want to be structured in a way where ownership comes back to you. You don't want to be paying nobody else's, you know what I'm saying, way of living.
But it's tricky because
though.
If you own the house, say you own the house.
Because
you work your damn ass off for this house. You give it to your son, or you leave it to your family. Now I mean you about to transition, you going, you about to die.
Yeah.
All right, bam, you setting yourself up because we live in the die. You setting yourself up for success. Allegedly success is owning your house, passing it on, and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. But if your kid don't have the money to pay the taxes on the house, even if it's paid for, you still don't own it. We never own it. It's all a scam.
Yeah, like
it's tricky.
I would say, I would definitely say that is the case, and we've seen a lot of glimpses of that just in, you know what I'm saying, in our entertainment over time. You know, the first generation buys the farm, raises a bunch of kids to respect the farm so they can pass the farm down, but they end up raising kids that don't want the farm because their interests are different, their peers are different, which is why I was saying earlier, owning an item is cool, but you got to have a plan. You got to have like maybe 2 or 3 different plans with it. Like the ideal plan is, you live long enough to pass it on to your kids.
Yeah, that's the ideal plan.
The plan B, if they don't have any interest in it, you have to identify that early on and decide what you want to do while you still have, you know what I'm saying, the ability to make your own decisions.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of companies don't go to the kids. Sometimes go to another success.
That's what I was about to say.
You know, some people like, shit, my kids can't do this. You've been here with me long enough, Johnny. We don't give it to you, but
you got love and passion for
it. That's my point. Yeah. Like when you start talking about purpose, you know what I'm saying? When you start getting into purpose, you're talking about passion. Mm-hmm. And you can have a purpose in terms of like somebody can assign you something to go do, and your task, you know what I'm saying, and purpose is aligned with that thing that you have to go accomplish. Mm-hmm. But getting up every day to do the small stuff that aligns with the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying, comes down to showing some patience, being respectful of other people as you go, and not getting in anyone's way and not being a burden. You know what I'm saying? Those things right there tell us exactly what you want out of life. Because nothing tells on you like your behavior. You know what I'm saying? We can sit here and talk about, you know what I'm saying, everything that we got under the sun, everything we done, you know what I'm saying? And if it don't line up when you go outside, like if you go outside, like you leave from this conversation and you get caught up in something that don't reflect your character or something like that, that's another uphill battle. You know?
So you went to it because I was going to say it's about society,
Mhm.
right? So when you structure your kids inside your household, society wants to take the kids outside the household and give them a choice now.
Mhm.
You know, how you gonna make me have to give my child a choice when I need them to be structured into what's gonna help our household?
Right.
Like if I y'all was talking about the form.
Mhm.
My kids going to school every day. Now y'all giving them different opinions of what they want to do, and our life and from our family legacy was structured on being on this form, our own forms. But now you go to school, like I say, you got TikTok, you got all this extra stuff to get people say, you know what, I want to do this, and then they don't even know how to do it. And then it ain't even been. Sometimes it ain't like. Sometimes when it's in your genetics, it's hard to try to option out and go do something else. Now you're gonna be lost because in your genetics, all you already know how to do is be a foreign person.
Be foreign. You don't know nobody
do
else.
all this, do this extra stuff. It's in your genetics. You can look at it right now. I don't know how I know how to do this, but I know how to do this.
I agree with that.
And so the thing is, school structure, because going all the way to 12th grade, sorry to say, it's not really doing shit. After motherfucker finish middle school, it's time to go get a job.
Yeah.
You know, 13, 14, like when you go to high school, all they're going to teach you bigger words, like I said last time. And shit, you basically got the basic knowledge of what you got to do out there.
Yeah.
But putting that extra time and telling them you don't have to do nothing until you're 18, what the fuck?
Yeah. I saw a video. I saw a video with Charleston White. I'll probably pull up the audio on my phone when I can. He said he made his son like drop out because his son was expressing a lack of interest in school. He said something to the effect, said, man, you can go be a mechanic. You know, he said, so he dropped him off at this shop for like 7 hours with some people he knew, I think. And,
Probably been working there after that.
Oh, it worked to the death. You know what I'm saying?
He want to go back to school.
He want to go back to school. You know,
I ain't seen it, but I can tell you what's going to happen.
Yeah, you already know what's going to happen.
You realize, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So, because school make it easy.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, this the shit you're going to face when you get out. Like, this right here, regardless of this mechanic, whatever, this is what the fuck you're going to face when you get out of school.
Yep.
You're going to have to go bust your ass unless you find something else that works for you. You get an NIT deal, all that shit. But other than that, you're going to bust your ass.
What you think about that strategy, Brett?
I just feel like everything is spiritual. It goes back to this world that we got, that we live in, is a distraction, a lot of distraction. Like you said, giving choices and all these different false hopes, opportunities, so on and so forth. But like you said, if I'm a farmer, my job as the head of the household, and I'm supposed to have my old lady, she's supposed to be backing me and supporting me. But we're going to teach these kids what we know. This is what we're doing. If you want to do something else, you can do that after you tend to this farm.
Yeah,
it's going to be on the side. It's not. You're not having no other choice. This is what I did.
Yeah.
Because almost like an arranged marriage back in the day, the parents, I feel like it's cool if it's done right. This family is wealthy. This family over here is wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got these two families that come together so we can spread this wealth. However, these people might not be in love. You can learn to be in love. You can grow to be in love. You can do all this. You trying to be in love with something that ain't even out there. You got this dream in your head that she's supposed to be 5'11", pecan skin, curly hair down to her back, looking like damn
Some girl.
Nah, she might be looking like Felicia on Friday, and you're supposed to be in love with her. God gave that woman to you. You feel me? We chasing some shit that ain't, and that's the thing with women too. Women have this idea: 25, I'm gonna have be successful. 30, I'm gonna have all my kids. 35, everything gonna be done.
Everybody think they can turn it off and turn it on when they get ready.
But again, it's spiritual. You gotta have your passion blessed by God to turn it into purpose. You only have a passion because He gave you that, but He ain't blessed it. So now you're lost trying to do all these different things.
And distracted.
And you're distracted with all these devilish things.
Of society.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I definitely see like the way like you pivoted off like society, because you know they're taking their culture into the school. And I say this all the time, is that what you learn at home is what you take into the world to see how you was taught. You know what I'm saying? Like, and after a certain age, if you've raised kids or whatever you've done, after a certain age, you operating every day based on the way that you was raised. Like even in your 40s, you're gonna revert back to how you was raised, and that's the way you see the different people. That's why you start losing friends, because when they start reverting back to the way that they was raised, it ain't compatible with how you was raised.
Or your friend is only supposed to be there for this.
For a season.
Yeah, for this amount of
for
months.
that season. Yeah.
You mad at your friend because you want them to be there forever. Your friend ain't supposed to. That friend ain't supposed to.
He got a whole different calling.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how you got to go with the flow of life. We stress ourselves out and kill ourselves. Like I had a conversation last night. We was watching this Dave Chappelle show.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, this whole thing about equal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer. I might be wrong. I don't think God made us equal. I think He made us all the way we supposed to be. Yep. Now, the idea of equal is a dream, because we come in here off slavery. Who's equal there? Ain't nobody equal. Then hold on, because that's the root of today's problem. Slavery. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Our own people cast us away, sold us off for a little deal, thinking that shit is supposed to be okay. We're gonna build America. This, that, and that. I got me some money for my country.
Invested in somebody else's dream.
It was a good idea initially, but then when you find out that they not getting paid for their work, and then they're getting mistreated, and then all this other stuff, you're never gonna be equal to your oppressor. Why am I trying to fight for something a vision that they're never going to see? They're never going to see or view us as equal. So why are we trying to be equal in the thing? Then that's one distraction. The other distraction in the household is man and woman. The men want to be women and the women want to be men. It's not going to happen. You have a role in life, in society. Like a bird ain't finna swim with the sharks. The birds fly high. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's an ecosystem, like you said.
It is.
The ecosystem, we have our own role, and we're supposed to live amongst each other and coexist in each other. I'm not supposed to step on your toes. Yep. You ain't supposed to step on my toes. But it's a small percentage of people that see that. But everybody else is distracted. If you go on social media, this nigga ain't shit. No, every person that you meet is the same type of person. You got to think about whatever you like. You got to break that. You feel me? You keep on getting these same type of people.
It's you.
It's you. It's in the mirror. You look at yourself in the mirror. I got to do things different. I got to want different. I got to do things different. I got to see different. I got to eat different. I got to wake up different. I got to change my bad behavior. Routine, all that. You feel me? So now you got the men and the women distracted, because now we got all this LGBT, elemental P, all of this stuff out here. That's more of a distraction than what we're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
We're never going to live amongst each other without the hatred and all this other stuff, because we're too distracted.
You understand when
we got human race, and then now we got all these other races.
You got ethnicities underneath.
Come on, man.
When you out here, it's just like shit. When you beg to be different, just like you said, LGBT, they got more rights. They got more rights than us. You know, some things you can't do and they can do. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, it's weird to me.
Yeah.
You know,
it's all about design, though.
It's all about design.
Dave Chappelle said
it's to make us mad. It's to make everybody mad, hate each other.
Trumbonomics, man.
Listen, the baby. He said the baby killed a man and his career took off.
Yeah.
But then when he said or he hurt somebody's feelings, then he's blackballed. But that don't make any sense.
It was cool to dance to the song of a shooter until he started shooting.
With words.
Yeah, with words. Yeah.
No one died here. I'm hurt. My feelings hurt. Now I want to go ahead and listen. No more debate.
Look.
But the baby can go kill somebody or whatever, self-defense, whatever it is. Keep going. Don't go to jail. Don't do nothing. Nothing happened to him. But then when I say something about a community, now I'm blackballed.
So
the world is it's crazy.
The way you said that, these are all like generalizations, but they exist and they do impact the choices that we make every day. And all of that that was discussed from the time when you said society to where you took the conversation it's like you realize there's a narcissistic element that's just floating out there, and you got to always be aware of it, because the minute that your way of living doesn't make somebody else, like comfortable, they want you to adjust what you're doing and saying to make them comfortable. And it's never a compromise on the other side.
No.
It's not like that's the part that makes it narcissistic to me.
What about my feelings?
Yeah, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As a black man, what about my feelings?
Yeah,
I can get killed for a traffic stop.
What about my feelings?
You see what I'm saying? I can get killed for a traffic stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's from the police. You feel me? I come home, my wife had or my girlfriend or whoever, she had a bad dream. Now she upset about me, or she has an intuition about I'm cheating and this, that, and the third. Hold on. She has that, but she don't have an intuition about my feelings or how I'm feeling today, or if I'm upset about yesterday. It's a happy life, happy wife type shit. No.
Yeah.
Happy man, everything you can withstand.
But then again, that's a separation, man versus woman. Why I gotta be like that?
It shouldn't be.
You see what I'm saying? If I'm a man, I got to take out the trash. You see the fucking trash can full. You can't take it out the trash. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit just crazy.
The thing we was talking about was, I told them, women dumb themselves down for things that they don't want to do. But they make us have to do everything we're supposed to do as a man. So the thing is, as a man, we're supposed to be providers and stuff, right? And come in and take it. You can be providing, you can take out the trash, you can cut the yard, you can wash the cars, but that woman gonna still expect you to clean up and sometimes cook.
No, hell no.
That's what's gonna happen though.
No.
They make it adjustable for the things that they want to do, but you can't adjust your life.
It's teamwork, man.
Yeah, teamwork.
I didn't did all this.
Well, let me jump right there. Like, when you mention society, because I'm operating off of what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
When he says society, and then we use the example about the farmers, and then we start talking about, like the fair exchange between purpose, the work that you do, the amounts of purpose, it being blessed in a way where your purpose, and passion kind of like match up, so you don't get distracted. Like, all of that is the main.
Yeah.
That's the norm. You know what I'm saying? So what we're talking about is
you gonna drink this in the car?
I was drinking.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta be. It's Wednesday. I gotta be.
So like, so on this side of it, we functioning off of utopia. It's almost like we're the oddballs down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a bad thing, because it just narrows down how many people that we don't have to interact with. But these kids, they go to school off of the energy that comes out of their household. So they take society into the classroom with them. And you got to think about the age of the administrators, the teachers, the faculty, and everything else. So like, you almost have to homeschool and isolate your kids and get them away from everything, because it's too difficult to keep the entitlement, you know what I'm saying, out of just a regular everyday life, because you always have to adjust to some people like us always have to adjust to somebody else's entitlement.
Right.
Like, if we say we want to do something, we ain't asking nobody to come help us do something to so we can feel good. It's like, either you with it or you're not.
Right.
Period.
You get in the car.
Come on.
You riding or you ain't?
You riding or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no argument.
Yeah.
It ain't my job to convince you.
Yeah. And it ain't no hard.
It ain't no hard feelings. Like, it really ain't. Because everything ain't for me. Because I'm wired to say no.
Yeah.
I'm wired to be like, nah, I'm not cool on that.
They get mad though. Yeah. So this is where I break down. When a woman get mad or somebody get mad at me about that, all I do is tell them, shit, y'all the ones who fought for equal rights. So equal rights, you do the same thing.
I can tell you know too.
It's 50-50.
It should be 50-50, but now they manipulate it.
Yeah, but see, they manipulated.
They manipulate.
They wanted to go 50-50, and then now it be 50-50, and they still talk shit. You supposed to be doing this,
but
the women of y'all past fought for something that we had structure.
Yeah.
We had certain things structured. Y'all fought to do the same thing. And then the thing is, when you can't do the same thing, you mad. You mad because they paid me $30 an hour because I can go pick up 200 pounds. But now you want the $30 an hour and you can only pick up 40 pounds. How does that work?
Yeah.
But you want to get the same pay, but you can't do it.
Because I honestly think that most of the women probably wanted the 50-50. It's a small percentage that never ask for that shit.
Right there, the 50-50. I feel like the 50-50, you gotta understand, they just did something to make it seem that way. But they still didn't. It wasn't never 50. What it is was they want the access to do what a man could do. Like why we gotta sit at home and why we gotta do this and why we gotta do that. But then after they said 50-50 and you went to work and you said it was hard work.
Oh, now I don't want it,
but it's already there.
Yeah.
And now I can be it's like supposed to be 50-50 because guess what? They'll bring that up if they're in the wrong or they gotta do more. Mm-hmm. If you tell a motherfucker, man, I can't get it, you gonna have to do this. Well, life's supposed to be like, well, bitch, you ain't been doing it. Mm-hmm. So now that it's on, we put it all the way on you. Now you want to do it.
Yeah, like this is the,
like if I lose my job, she's supposed to hold me down.
Hold you down.
And she lose her job, I'm supposed to hold her down.
You lose your job?
She's leaving. She finally with another job. She finally with a bigger bag. But then we leave you for a bitch with a bigger bag.
And then the problem is they show it like, okay, I was watching a movie the other day. They show this type of shit every day on movies. You know what I'm saying? It's a turning point. Bad it go. And then the thing is, the women be cheering their homegirls on.
Yeah.
Cheering them on. Like your homegirl will be cheating. And then her nigga just conversation somebody, oh girl, he ain't shit. But your homegirl ain't shit neither.
Right.
So shut the fuck up and stay out of people's business.
You know what that is.
Yeah.
No code.
Yeah, no, both y'all ain't shit. And y'all want to talk about it. Listen, shut the fuck up. Yeah. If you ain't caught, he got caught. If he ain't got caught and she ain't got caught, shut the fuck up.
Stay out of it.
Like this. It ain't got nothing. You can tell me anything about a bitch I talk to. But until I see it in my goddamn stuff, I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. You might be trying to fuck. Mm-hmm. You might. You don't know what your agenda. I don't know what your agenda is. Like shit. Hey, I might know about it.
At the end of the day, everybody trying to fuck. At the end of the day.
Yeah,
that's it.
Hey, that's why we talk.
That is it.
That's exactly right there. That point.
That's it.
It's why I talk about sexual discipline so much because everybody is going to. You know what I'm saying? So fucking gonna happen one way or another because like straight animals fuck.
Yeah.
Roaches fuck.
Yeah. Everybody, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
So like the way we pedestalize sex, you know what I'm saying?
But it's only in America.
But it's only
it's
only in America.
New beaches, they can rob
you been around,
do whatever they want to do. Mm-hmm. Now you want a tax on the sex. If you was born because your mama needed $40, that was
oh man, $40. That fucking 40 that brought you here.
Fucking 40 that got you to this work. Got you into the portal. You feel me?
Sometimes fucking 40. It was that little last shot at the club.
Yeah. 3 hour shots. Oh,
give it 2.
Hey, look, side bitches bring life in the world too. I guess. You know what I'm saying? So.
But now we got to do more parenting. We just can't just be out here fucking.
And the thing is, too, man, it ain't just parenting kids though. It's about self-correction. Like some of us have had to parent ourselves.
Right.
Like you've been raised one way, or not raised at all, or you survived, or you wasn't raised in love. Some people weren't raised in love.
Yeah.
So they go into the world only connecting to people that's trauma centric.
Yeah.
And
a trauma bond.
Yeah. And that's why I started calling it Traumanomics. They only show us, like our media program, like you just brought up the baby, right? Nobody cared about what he was saying when he was, when he was rapping and talking shit.
So they light them lighters up, man. If you ain't,
if he admitted he had an opinion,
he made the wrong people mad.
Yeah.
He said something.
Now he might not have been articulate. I get that. But he'd have seen something in his own experience that gave him those words, no matter what. The point was made to the people that can absorb what he was saying. It's kind of like with Kanye, right?
And if you don't like it, you don't gotta
listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you just turn it off.
You know, on social media, switch that. You just flick up and down, left, right.
And you know what's crazy though? People will spend a lot of time trying to correct family members and then get mad at folks that they weren't raised with because they won't do what they asking them to do. You can't even correct people in your own family with your genetics, the people you related to. What makes you think you can correct somebody else?
People feelings are so
That's
quick
that
to get hurt.
entitlement thing. That's all I'm talking
They
about.
they feelings are so quick to get hurt. Like
Yeah, you gotta really
the
stay
simplest
out your
shit. Like, God, man, like we grown now.
Yeah.
You can hear what I gotta say, you know, or just don't come around.
Yeah.
I don't care. You can opinionate and say something about me. Last time I don't care because that's your opinion. That's what
Yeah,
you think.
and then that ain't even the truth. That's just your opinion.
That's
And
and
somebody else got another opinion.
Why I care that much about what you got to say and how you feel about me? I don't feel this way about myself.
People tell me I'm mean.
man.
They tell me I'm mean, and I'm not mean. Sometimes I just don't give a fuck about the situation. You want me to put my input, and you don't like my input, so I'm not gonna put it.
Right.
Because if I hit you directly where it's gonna be at,
Yeah, because like you can't choose the information you want to be offended by without.
You want to choose what you want to hear, and if
can't-
it's not good that you don't want to hear, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why you got to stay even keel because all of us gonna make some mistakes.
Yeah.
All of us had a capacity to disappoint somebody.
Mm-hmm.
All of us have been on both sides of everything that we discussed. That's why we able to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Good, bad, and different, whether you reconcile it or not. But one thing I can tell you, you don't get to choose how somebody else's opinion gets communicated to you.
Yes.
What you get to choose is how you respond to it.
Yeah.
Because your character gonna get revealed one way or another.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that person's character gonna get revealed one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Because you could say one thing and do another. Practicing what you preach, it ain't. There's a reason why that phrase ain't gonna never be tired. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you unpack it, it's different. You know what I'm saying? When you get to unpacking stuff, and you start seeing where people have unqualified words for the experience of the topic. You know what I'm saying? And then you could tell that they don't really know what they're talking about.
No.
But they want to offer you expert opinion.
Yeah.
And the reality is that if you got an opinion, you need to focus your opinion on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And say, like, who are the like-minded people out here that share, you know what I'm saying, a similar experience that I can learn from.
Right. And if you don't got nothing nice to say, matter of fact, not even that. It's like you got to understand if it's like some hatred underneath it.
What's the motive?
Yeah, like if someone say something, it might be some ignorant shit because they have a lack of knowledge or a lack of understanding on what they saying or what this word really means. And you can have a teachable moment. You can have a conversation and get your feelings, leave that shit somewhere else. And then we can break this shit down. Now we can have a conversation.
But
you feel me? But I don't have that. I want to feel offended. And I want to smoke and I want to fight.
And that's definitely a choice.
Yeah, you have to calm that shit down. Because with the smoke comes with fire. Fire is gonna be with the smoke.
You can't get one without the other.
You can get rain, but you're gonna have to deal with the mud.
Hey, and you know what I was about to say too? It's like it's the imperfect part of life.
Yeah.
Like people ain't perfect, the world ain't perfect, opportunities ain't perfect, situations ain't perfect. That's why we have conversations, because we have to go to a dream world to have the conversations that we need to have. Because all things being true and correct, these are the situations that we get. Provided that everything's true and correct, that means we got that means we got resources to solve the problem that we discussed, right? And in most cases, that's not even reality. We simulate that idea,
right?
And that's when you got to start withdrawing yourself from conflicts that you can't control. People ain't perfect, the world ain't perfect, so this is the imperfect part of your independence. You know what I'm saying? And I think men automatically understand that. We know we're not gonna get everything we want. Nobody is told no more than men all their life.
So I had a conversation with my son because first, like I said, he got in trouble Friday. So I went and took him out to football. I just put this stuff up. Let's go. He thought I was playing with you. So Monday I dropped him off at school. I guess he thought everything was over. So we pulled up to school and I wanted to make sure, hey, you be out here at 3:30. Ain't no football practice today. You need to come here. So he decides to go and talk. No, he wants to talk to the counselor about the decision that I made and have the counselor call me. And so I told the counselor, I was like, this is not gonna make me change. And like, so she said, we have him on speakerphone. Okay, I said, Malik, call your counselor, talk to your counselor about this. Not gonna make me change. You know, she asked me about why you can't play football. You got in trouble twice. That's why you can't.
Why you didn't tell her that?
I told her. I said, why you didn't tell her that? I said, she said, oh, you got in trouble. Your dad already talked to you about this? I said, yes. I said, so why you didn't tell her that? So when we had our conversation, he told her, I want to have a conversation with my dad when I get home. So you would have a conversation with me. You tell somebody else you would have a conversation with me, like I beat you or I do something wrong.
You scared me.
So I pick him up, and when I pick him up, you know, I say, hey, let's have our conversation. So what you want to conversate with me about? And everything he conversated with me about was selfish. So he was like, well, I go to school. And I know I shouldn't have to play football because I got in trouble, but it helps me out, keep my grades up because I like football. So I said, all right. And then that's all he said. So I was like, listen, let me tell you something. This right here, right now, it's not about your grades. It's about your attitude. Your attitude helps you not play football too. I don't give a fuck if you got all hundreds and 110, whatever. If your attitude is not what it is, you're still not going to be able to play football. So you sitting here telling me what it makes you do. But the acting out, it makes you lose that too. So what
big dog. Next time you have that conversation, tell him how you feel.
Oh, I told him.
Tell him exactly
I told him how I feel.
Get it off the chest.
No, I tell him how I feel every day.
How that should affect me too now.
Because, you know, like I let them know, listen, I got y'all full time now. A lot of things that I was doing to make the money to put on the table, I gotta stop. I gotta adjust. I gotta go pick y'all up from school. If I can't pick y'all up, I gotta call other people that gotta go pick y'all up from school. But I don't want to call nobody to pick y'all up from school, and you're gonna be disrespectful, or you feel like you can talk a certain way to people. You feel me? Because it's gonna make people want to do things to you. If you do it too many times, and if somebody like Vic, hey Vic, whoop his ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna say, oh well, you know, no. If I know everybody looking for the best interest of my child and they got him around disrespectful, whoop his ass. Because you know, I try to defeat the purpose of whooping ass, and it just makes you want to whoop more ass. Because it's like, what the fuck? Just because I said something. So he says his feelings get hurt if I yell. Well, my feelings get hurt when I don't yell. And I be like, hey, Malik, can you go clean this up? And then I gotta come repeat myself again. Hey, Malik, can you go clean this up? And then you decide to do what you want to do again. Hey, get your motherfucking ass up and go clean that shit up. And then it's done. So I'm not gonna ask you no more. Now you show me what you're adjustable to. So now every time I talk to you, man, say get your ass up and go clean that up. Because I don't want to have to speak, and you want me to get mad and waste my energy on something I shouldn't have to. Yeah. Once I open my mouth and speak, that's it. Because y'all like to tell me, oh, I want to eat. Oh, I want this. Oh, we gotta do this.
How many times do they have to tell you that they hungry?
Yes.
You feel me?
And the other part is too, like, he was able to think critically to explain why football was important. But he couldn't think critically enough of himself to correct his own behavior within the first 3 days of school so he can still have access.
I said people do what they want to do. People are adjustable. Like you say, adjustable. People are adjustable when they want to be adjustable.
But what I'm saying is the outside noise. So you know, when you with your homeboys,
it's different.
You're a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
But then when you gotta face it head on by yourself, I ain't that bad.
You get to get critical thinking and thinking about
it.
Yeah. Now you can be objective.
Yeah.
Like you using your creativity to inconvenience other people.
Yeah.
That's the part that makes it selfish, narcissistic, entitled. If everything eventually comes back to you with minimal inconvenience for you, and everybody else has to bend and break to make you comfortable, you're the problem.
Right. I remember like the shooter. When the shooter goes to jail, why you want to go to PC? Don't go killing people and then want to get protected when you go to jail.
Well, that's different. Put the guns in here.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying it's not different though.
I'm a shooter. I ain't a fighter. Shit. That's why.
A shooter gotta still be a fighter. You still gotta
No. That's why they shoot.
Hey, but what? Hey, hold on. Vic, when they get shot, they're crying.
Vic, what they talking about? They talking about a shooter got to have throw hands. Hell no. If the shooter throwing hands,
but why would the shooter?
He ain't a shooter.
But why would the shooter? Why would the shooter get shot? He cried. Now you
want the shooter to become a boxer. Hey. He ain't no damn boxer.
He better become a stabber.
He ain't UFC. He ain't none of that. He a straight up shooter. You see what I'm saying? That's why I ain't going to PC, ain't no guns in there.
No.
Now I got to defend myself in a different way. You feel me?
Yeah.
These niggas out here are killers.
Hey,
I'm in here with the killers, not the shooters. You feel me?
Yeah. Look, some man.
Nigga kill you with your bare hands and look you in the eyes, take your soul away.
And that right there.
While you looking at holding on to him, trying to crack.
Like
He don't
this.
give a fuck.
Yeah. This is what I do, son.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is easy. You know, I had 4 of these before I got to you.
Before I got you, I got 2 tomorrow.
I was in jail. I
Right
swear.
early, goddamn.
Look, I was in jail. They had this life.
Boy, looked at his watch.
You had a youngster around like he was tough. Old man told the nigga, say, man, I'm here for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm gonna take you out and that's it.
That's
what
it.
they gonna do to me?
I'm already in here.
I'm already in here.
Is it,
So you gotta understand.
Nigga say, check my background. I mean, I was riding around Dallas with a dead body in the trunk.
In the trunk.
you know, you want to go get something to eat?
Yeah.
I'm going in the jack.
He wasn't going to drive it out. He wasn't going to drive it out.
I
He
want
just
to
been
drive it
riding
out.
with that
He didn't
motherfucker.
ride.
No. I want to drop it off. I gotta find the right spot. I just forgot. It got hot.
Yeah.
Somebody just smell. I don't know.
Music.
It smell funny.
It smell funny. I got air freshener in that shit. Listen, I gotta find the
Nigga, you stinking back there.
You feel me?
You want to go play with this man.
You playing with
Yeah.
wrong niggas.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what happened. I kind of got an idea of what happened because like our generation was like we was children of the crack era. Like we grew up watching families being decimated by drugs. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't know how decimated our families were. We thought they was just normal. But when we get on the other side of it, you look back and people got different outcomes. Like why all your associations with just people, not relationships. But everybody you mess with, you got an issue with, your outcomes, you know what I'm saying, are always catastrophic. Every place you go, people know you was there for the wrong reasons. Like, it's you. Because you can only have the relationships that reflect your personal accountability.
Nigga, you know, we doing well in life these days too. You know how you used to, this is a 5th generation lawyer, this is 18th generation doctor.
Yeah.
That shit all gone.
Mm-hmm.
You used to have family lines where everybody just stayed in.
Yeah.
And this is the whoop whoop. Everybody started making people not do shit and start just giving your kids everything and then all that extra shit.
And then we get to a place where a lot of motherfuckers just so. Where did we get it for? Like it's so depressing, and I don't want to live no more. Like that suicide shit is.
But that's
crazy.
Yo, and look, I'm glad you brought that up.
That shit is crazy. Like
they said, girl just hung herself in Travis House.
I saw that. Yeah. Like,
and the problem.
What is going on?
But listen, I'm gonna tell you the problem with that too, though. These motherfuckers, like, okay, they like my mom told, kids got feelings too, right?
Yeah.
I understand they do, but they feelings be bare minimum. Like they want to kill themselves because they can't get their phone.
Right.
They want to kill themselves because you don't give them no V-Bucks. They want to kill themselves because they died on the game or somebody fucked them over on the game. And so it'd be like, it's weird. Like everybody dying and kids when they killing themselves over what's the name. They really ain't even getting bullied.
Over nothing real.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, bullying.
Bullying online.
Yeah.
But all you gotta do is cut the computer off.
But you don't want to.
What the fuck is going on?
That you can do what you want to do and you can react how you want to react.
And everybody's supposed to make it easy for you.
If I touch my hand on the stove and it's hot, it's burning, taking my skin off, why am I leaving my hand there?
Because you want to.
You see what I'm saying?
You're doing what you want to do at that point. That's a choice. Now, the reason we got to this point, though, that's why I brought up the drug culture piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because we're the children that watched it.
Right.
Whether we was affected by it or not, directly or indirectly, we saw
we all affected.
We affected by it. The same way social media
is affecting the
everything.
Kids now today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the way drugs have always been for society. Either you come from a culture that deals with it,
mm-hmm.
or you didn't deal with it. It ain't no in between, but you know of someone or you've seen somebody's family outcomes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, if you start going down the line enough, you follow the drug culture, then you follow the music that was produced during that time, like during like the Vietnam era, Clarence Clearwater revival. lot of that music was war centric. You know what I'm saying? From the 60s, all the hippie music and everything else, right? Then you look at what happens in a household, and then you get children that's born from the same situation as well. You know, and so what happens is those children eventually grow up, obviously, the ones that survive it, and they go out into the world with how they were raised, like we talked about before.
Yeah.
So they either sell drugs to a point until they realize, like, you know, this ain't for me. But along that way, they done made kids. And so, like, you went from, you know what I'm saying, being a child in a drug household where you saw people that were strung out, watch your family get destroyed, to you perpetuating the same thing, going outside, doing the same thing then, but you get time to correct because technology brings new information to us so much faster. You say, man, I've been doing wrong, right? But then now you already made kids. And now they got your genetics, some of your aptitude, and then they go take that around other kids. They got less positive influences, so they still easily can influence each other. And somebody gonna do something that they got that farmer's trait. You know what I'm saying? So if your pops was out there, the chance of you being out there, very high. Unless you make a choice to go do something. So, but the children that they raise become the pill heads.
Okay.
Because they can't go out and do what they daddy did. They can get around it, but they more like, because they emotional. So they're more likely to become a user than a dealer.
Similar.
So if they go around other kids that's depressed, they're going to amplify their depression because they can't go into school and simulate that they some big drug kingpin that's selling dope. You a user. That's why you spend more time being distracted. If you can be easily distracted, you're going to end up being, you know what I'm saying, on you're going to be a consumer, mindset-wise. And you think everybody got to give you something. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is your fault. And it's everybody else's responsibility to make you comfortable. That's where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids are like really like not orphans. Like they orphans. They orphans up
raised by the TV.
They orphans up here. You see what I'm saying? Because they got parents around, but they just really legally obligated to. That's why they stick this phone in their hand, turn the TV on or whatever. You know.
Well, okay. I see what you're saying. So
it's a
nowadays it's like the grandparents are way more younger. So the kids getting dropped off at granny.
That ain't happening no more.
Granny 28.
Granny ain't really
working on TikTok.
Right, but granny ain't really this ain't my child, so I'm really spoiling this child.
I'm just gonna do whatever with
because this ain't my child. I'm gonna give it back to the mom.
Treat them motherfuckers how you treating me.
You see? Yeah. But look. After you have your first kid, they feel like it's easier after you get the second, the third, the fourth. They feel okay, I got this. You feel me?
Yeah.
But still, you're still not raising your kids.
No.
You letting society raise your kids. You letting other people raise your kids, and then you want to understand why your kids is the way they are because you ain't never you didn't instill them. You didn't never take them out on the farm.
No.
You don't even know what they capable of. You shelter them. Let me do it so you don't have to do it. No, get your ass out here. If I gotta wash a car, you coming out here doing man shit too. Yep. You ain't finna stay in here with all the women and this, that, and the third. Come on out here. I'm gonna teach you, Junior. Come on out here. I'm gonna take you with me. I'm gonna ride around with you, and we're gonna spend some time together. But that motherfuckers ain't doing that.
Man, look,
they're not spending no quality time. They think giving them or gifting them things that they gonna be a good parent, and that's not it. Every kid don't need a fucking PlayStation 5 and 3 fucking Apple MacBooks and shit. No. They need a hug and get tucked in and a nice little firm talking to and a loving talking to. Man, you know what I'm saying? You got to spend time with it.
That's ideal.
That too.
And look, and every time that's why that's why like talking about how to like bring our culture back to where it need to be. It's gotta involve the kids. You can't go around them.
Yeah, the kids, the future.
Yeah, like you got to look at. I was talking to one of my friends a couple days ago, and she was saying her son's 11. I said, "You realize in 10 years he'll be 21?"
shit, in 5 years.
Like when you think about that gap from 11 to 21.
Yeah.
You
I think about the gap to 17. You look at Penitentiary 17, Texas, us the gap I look.
Yeah.
Say,
Exactly.
Juvenile.
Yeah.
Jail.
To juvenile.
I got.
And these
Malik
choices
gonna be 14. So he got 3 more years.
Shorten your path to it.
Your attitude got to get adjusted right now.
If you can't manage your emotions, somebody gonna manage her.
And then you're gonna be looking like, Daddy, can you come get me? Daddy can't come get you.
No.
You got to learn your
lesson.
All them years I've been trying to talk to you about football, you thought it was just football.
It was structured.
It was more than fucking football.
It was structured.
Now you're out there hanging with Tyrone and them. Now you got your ass jammed up.
Because what you gonna do?
I damn sure ain't raised you like that.
My son got a little attitude problem. So what you gonna do when that attitude you older and you try to use that attitude against
somebody else put another attitude?
Punch you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be mad. There's gonna be different things that come with it. So
right,
I'm trying to get it now.
Yeah.
You trying to be the class clown, but you're gonna be in jail, fam. And I'm trying to teach you that. The way you act and your reactions, you're gonna be out of there. And then it's like you're gonna look at me like, oh, I should have listened to that. You should have, because I'm trying to take you from places that I've already been. I've been there. I've been to the jail. I know what I would have needed to grow up. I think if I would have had a hellified father figure that was getting on my ass, I would have went the other way. I ain't had nobody really getting on my ass. You know, I was raised with my mom and shit. I got to do a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? That I shouldn't have been able to do, but she was busy trying to make sure our life was all right. So she busy trying to make our life all right. She's a single mother. I'm out here. The street started raising me. When the street started raising me, I started seeing shit, but I still had common sense.
Yeah.
There was some things in life that the streets, I was like, hell, I ain't gonna do this shit.
That's not for me.
I already knew what I wanted and what I could have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to let them know, man, listen, the life y'all living, this shit moving so fast. Shit, the shit that's raising y'all. The worst thing we had on TV growing up was what's that the late night BET Uncut.
BET Uncut.
That's the worst thing we had on TV back then was Uncut.
Now you got Pornhub on your phone.
You got shit. What? You got everything. That's like I said, Uncut. We used to stay up 12 just to watch Uncut. You motherfuckers is uncut outside, uncut at school now. It's going down
everywhere.
Teachers doing TikToks. I'm saying TikTok's going down. They got like the TikTok outfit. It's exposing all women. They want they pussy showing, they titty showing, and then they go to school. Teacher, okay, you got a TikTok. They want to do a TikTok with them.
That's why, like, being adjustable, man. I think that's like the thing, like in general. I want us to always have the words that bring, you know what I'm saying, clarity back to what we discuss. Because a lot of stuff gonna sound like a rant. Because we talking from week to week. This is the main thing, is because we looking for solutions. So, like, what are some of the solutions that you came up with? Because I know you was looking at Gateway, and you already talked about removing certain access, but you know the importance of the access too, because he still need to be around other people so he can test himself too. Because he got to be able to say, you got to hold yourself accountable first.
And it's like, if you're 14, you shouldn't have to have people remind you that you're gonna get in trouble if you act bad. Like, the teacher came up to me yesterday, you know what I'm saying? He said he almost started acting. Teacher said, but I said, you know what your dad said? He had to calm down. I'm like, fam, they shouldn't have to say that. In your mind, back of your mind, you should know you're going home with me every day. Every day.
And I'm dropping you off.
Every day. So it's like why, you know, I ain't even asked him that yet. I'm just waiting because I'm gonna let him get out of hand. You want to do it? The teacher gonna have to keep telling you. Teacher say, I'm gonna keep on reminding. And then it's your football coach. Why do you act up in your football coach's class? The man you still got to see after school. The man that tells you if you can get in the game or not. So if you let them decide what you get to do, I'm gonna decide for you. If they gotta decide, because I don't want them to decide for you. I want your skills to speak for itself. If they gotta decide, oh well, Malik can't play this game, we ain't gonna put him in because he been bad, so he's gonna do that. No, I'm gonna just take you off the whole field. We can be on the sideline together.
Because you can't be wasting nobody's time. If you know you're not gonna get in the game based on your behavior.
I told you, Malik ain't gonna be on that field 5 minutes this year. If they ain't on that field for a minute, he better be over 5 minutes the first game.
I'm glad that the suggestions that you and I, you know what I'm saying, have brainstormed, have, like, you know, like a realistic to you. I said, hey man, look, take them pads off of him and make him be the team janitor. You know what I'm saying? Polishing helmets, carrying equipment.
He gotta pull the stuff in. So coach, you gotta pull the stuff in.
Because that's what
that's what you gotta do. Because
you're gonna be
I really want to run suicide.
Yeah.
It's too goddamn hot out there.
Yeah.
Other than that, if it cool down 10 more degrees,
yeah.
Suicide until your legs hurt.
What's up, Chris?
Tomorrow, you ain't gonna want to do it.
Let me check these comments out, man. You know, it's kind of dry right now, but people starting to come in. Hey, what's going on, Chris? I see you. Hey, man.
What up?
And my man Tony from House of Resources, Wealth is Gangster. He got a podcast.
Send me some of them resources.
Yeah. Hey, Tony, if you listening, man, I'm gonna contact you after today's pod. I want to do something with you. I know it's time for us to catch up again. And big shout out to Tim for sending stars to the platform. You know, like, hey, if you see the little star icon down there, you guys can click that and you can send support on the Facebook channel. If you're on YouTube, which I want everybody to go over and you know, click and subscribe to get the updates for every time we go live. Sign up over there. If you want to bless the platform, you can send a super chat over that way too. You see the merch that I got on, and it's the brand. If you're interested in that, let me know something. We're gonna do a photo shoot soon, and you know what I'm saying, and really try to get this thing on Amazon so it make it easy for everybody to get to it. Hey, give me an SLP moment back there, Brad.
What's up, G? Shit.
What SLP got for the people today?
Shit. We probably gonna go feed the homeless next week. So next weekend. Like the first or the second one but
yeah,
I want to go. It's my birthday, you know.
Hey,
hold on, real fast.
Yeah.
We just talked about it. So on Christmas, it's supposed to be guys of Jesus' birthday, and we don't get Jesus no gifts. You see what I'm saying? So for your birthday, go feed the homeless. Maybe God can give you something. I mean, just take an hour out of your day. You feel me? And
well,
you got the whole.
We got a program up there at the what's that is? I showed you Civic Center.
Yeah.
When?
On the first, on that Friday, it's a family fun event. You might want to go up there with me. So woman, she let me know. I supposed to perform up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let me know. But it don't have to be the first. We just gonna get together and go do it. It's gonna be in Austin again.
Okay, yeah.
And
we need to do that in house too, at least once a month. You know what
we did. I mean, just it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I know.
Organically, it's coming together.
Materialize.
Yeah, it's coming together. Y'all, shit, come out there with me. And then we can make something happen, man. It's when you go out there and you see it and you feel it, like for yourself, it's gonna be like
I'm gonna go on your behalf if you can't get there. I'm gonna go.
Amazing. It's an amazing experience, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. And yeah, support, like, share, repost. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. Facebook, Have Not Mascot.
Yeah.
Instagram, stunting _ like my _
I'm gonna drop the link in there.
What time you gonna go? You gonna feed them lunch?
Nah, I want to do it in the morning.
Okay.
Like
I can make it in the morning because the thing starts at 5.
All right, because in the morning, I want to be like the first thing that they see when they wake up. Like, bless, hey, I got you some breakfast, big dog. God bless.
Where you prepared it?
I don't prepare it. I go get me some. I go to the taco spot. Okay. It's a little taco spot. I pick up the tacos, maybe 50 tacos, breakfast tacos. I go to get the cooler. I get the cooler from the gas station, get the ice, put the ice in there because it's 100+ degrees. And I get cases of water, about 3-4 cases of 24 packs of water.
And you go downtown?
I go downtown. I drop it off on the corner and let them know, hey, I got water and food.
Because we want to. I can get the key to the club downtown.
Yeah, I think it's on 11th or 12th Street.
I get the key to 11th Street too. Or we can go to 11th Street and we can use that shit and we can pull it up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Just set up in one spot.
Ice and shit. Yeah, we can walk down there, or we can take whatever. Or like I said, if you're doing downtown, we can go to 6th Street at the other club, open it up, and make sure we still comfortable and cool and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know,
yeah. Well, after
it's a lot of access I got.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that way we can coordinate it.
I want to let them know about this. We got on September 1st, you got Family Fun Day, Family Fun Fest, Helene Civic Center and Conference Center, 3601 Southwest W Young Drive. You got food, games, face paint tournaments, bouncy houses, family tug of war, TikTok dance competition, live entertainment, and much more. And you can go look up Family Fun Fest at eventbrite.com. It's $5 for 19 and up and free for children 18 and under and seniors.
Family Fun Fest, Eventbrite. It's in Killeen, correct? Let's see here. I'm just gonna find the Eventbrite link and drop it on here. Yeah, do that. I think I just found it right here.
I just sent it to both of y'all.
Yeah, it is. That's it right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, all we need is some support because it take a community, man, a village to do the things that we're doing. We trying to change the world one day at a time, one person lives at a time. We gotta come together. We gotta unite. We gotta unify, man. We gotta spread this love, this happiness, this love, this peace. And if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, man. If it ain't nothing good, then you hating. You feel me?
Yeah.
If it ain't nothing good, you hating. Period.
Man, look, we already ran through a whole lot of discussion. Y'all check the links out. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the chat. The Family Fun Fest at the Killeen Civic Center on September 1st. The link is there. And make sure you check out the other links I dropped for the merch, the other intellectual property that's available on Amazon. And you know, we already kind of like reached our time, man. It's been an hour and 35 minutes already, man. We got a lot of stuff discovered as well. I do believe that one of the keys that we need in our community is to inspire people to be more empathetic, to do things on behalf of others, you know. And I think once you do a little bit of that over time, the same way Brad talks about, you know, yeah, you definitely feel different, you know what I'm saying, about life itself, where you are, opportunities that it don't take much to do something enriching, you know what I'm saying, for somebody else. We got to teach the kids to do that now, because like you said, on the back end of life, you've been spending all your life, you know what I'm saying, just doing 80% and being happy with 80% or 70%, whatever percentage it is.
We gotta be happy with the 20%. Because some days we're gonna only have 20%.
Exactly. But when we talk about like, but what you're saying is like some days 20% might be the max that you can give that day. And that's cool.
And that's cool.
But over time, you want to have 100% perfect intention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in your mind, you want to be 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Your execution gonna eventually change. It's like I watched that Kobe documentary the other night. I got a new respect for Kobe. I always had a profound respect for him, but it was just, you know what I'm saying, redefined, I guess. You know, he was like, you know, you can start shooting whenever you want to shoot. He said, but I've been shooting 4 hours, you know what I'm saying, by myself for years. You'll never catch me. And that's a different type of confidence. He said, I could take off 2 years and you still won't catch me. Right.
Because I've been
putting the work in. Yeah. It's been my life. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I figured out. So when you figure out your purpose and you know what you're supposed to do and you know the vision, you know what I'm saying, of your outcome and all your efforts and your energy is going to be tailored towards that. And nobody can take you out that space no matter what, good, bad, and different. Even when he was doing, you know, when he was dealing with his legal situations at the time, he'll still pull up and drop 50 on you. He said, because I've been shooting.
Yeah. That don't got nothing to do.
Ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, that was something, a distraction.
That's muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? That's for y'all. My life, your entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, so I'm gonna leave on a note and tell everybody, yo, hey, go into your day and finish out the rest of this week, finish out the rest of the year. We're in the back half of the year. Be adjustable. Be adjustable, because I swear, I feel like I've been making adjustments, you know what I'm saying, all this year, you know, from moment to moment. And that's what it's about, man. So be adjustable, find your niche, and do something on behalf of other people. So, hey, man, I want y'all to go into your day with all the energy you need. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, all the brothers that pay attention to the platform online and the ones that show up right here with me. And
do that shit out of love, man. Wake up and do it out of love. Whatever you doing, do it with love.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna send y'all out with a featured artist, you know, in a second, and we will get off this platform, and y'all leave some feedback and let me know how you feel about the music, and we out.
Niggas hoes acting like they stiff and they ain't toting Glocks. Yeah. We'll roll up on that nigga and smoke him. Ask my fucking pops. I done really came from the bottom, nigga. I done really turned up as my mama, nigga. Choppers biting down like piranhas, nigga. This presidential AP, I'm like Obama, nigga. Really turned up in the stew, and I'm having shit. These niggas ain't having shit. I'm in the kitchen doing my savage shit. In the pot, really doing magic shit. That's action shit. I'm like a movie. Niggas better ask my mama. I'm the ass and bitch. I'm turned up. Niggas better ask. In these streets, they know it's burnt up. Nigga, I'm from that 4 year ass your mama, nigga. And I'm turned up off that liquor, put that perp up in the foe, playing with them glicks and they can't purge us. Box on top of that and ain't no topping it. I'll whoop it out my pocket right now and get the top and hat. These bitches right here coming so fast and ain't no boxing that. It's a 1, 2, 3 combo out this Glock. This ain't no boxing match. Shit is fast as fuck. I can't even stop, nigga. This that SRT. That track house bitch yell on the highway. I call it Bumblebee. My brother in this bitch shoot like me. That bitch saw me. Chopsticks. When we walk in, you think we Chinese. We was really having when it wasn't, nigga. Came with the shit like McLovin, nigga. Worry about that chicken, can't do no loving, nigga. We clicked up in that foe like a coven. Let's go.